Chapter 36 Silhouette. Eleanor and Christina were out in the freezing cold autumn rain, driven by gale-strength wind, searching for a herd of missing goats on the neighbor's land. It was truly miserable, and they were freezing. They finally found the group of wet young nannies sheltering in the ruin of an old cottage and had to try and convince them to head out into the rain towards home. Christina was almost crying in rage. I swear I'm going to ask to be reassigned to forestry. If a fucking tree makes you mad, you can chop it down. She swung a half-hearted kick in the direction of one of the goats. No tree would run away in foul weather and would actually get real sleeping quarters. The rain started easing up a little, and the goats finally remembered where home was. The pace picked up. There was a man approaching from the Hills farm. He stood silhouetted against the rain clouds for a moment, on top of the next rolling hill. Do you think old Pete got off his butt to come help? Eleanor squinted through the dusky drizzle. I don't think that's him. The goats remembered their gap in the stone wall and started running towards the break. The man stopped to let them pass him. He looked up at the girls, and Eleanor's heart leapt. Oh my gosh. She took off running. What is it? Christina yelled after her before also starting to run. It's Danny! She yelled back, and then put everything she had into closing the distance. He lifted her clean over the fallen stone wall, swung her around, held her close, kissed her. Oh, my darling, where did you come from? I got a weekend's leave and I thought I'd surprise you. He was smiling. I am surprised. I couldn't believe it. Hello? I'm Christina. You must be Eleanor's Danny. Great to meet you, Christina. Both of you are absolutely soaked. Let's get going. The goats were back long before they were. Eleanor clung to Danny's hand. She couldn't seem to let go of him. How did you find us? Your Mrs. Hill directed me. The old man didn't say a word. He just stared at me. Christina giggled. She was perking up. That's Pete for you. I sure hope he didn't stare at you the way he gawks at us. I didn't really feel like I should button up my neckline, but I do think I need to buy you girls a bear trap to supplement your tin alarm. Christina squealed. You told him about the tin cans? Of course she did. I gotta know these things in case you need a hand to sort it out. Danny calls him the pervert of Goat Castle. Christina went into peals of laughter and casually hooked her arm through Danny's on the other side. I like you, Sergeant. She drawled it out in an attempt at the accent. You got any single brothers, cousins, uncles? They can be a little old, but they just have to sound like you and have a bit in the bank. Danny laughed. I've got an Irishman for you, but he's broken, unhealthily attached to a half-French cabaret singer. How is Johnny? I hear nothing from him. He'd never lift a pen. I don't know. I think Melissa's egging him on to do stupid things. She seems to have ambition. I get the idea anything less than a wing commander is below her. Johnny's still wildly infatuated with her, though, so there's no talking to him. He looked at her. What are your plans for tonight? How about a hot meal at the pub in town for both of you? Oh, please, we are so unbelievably tired of goat cheese and everything. Let's get your goats tucked in then, and you two get dry and dressed, and we head for town. They stabled the herd for the night without further hassle. There was a strange car in front of the house. Danny squeezed her hand. I bought a car, Al. She's nothing fancy, but she'll get us places. As she and Christina got ready, the tall girl threw a pillow at her. You! You dirty, secretive witch, you! What now? What have I done? You never told me. He's absolutely dreamy. How are you just so nonchalant about such a gorgeous man and with that accent too? If you don't marry him soon, I will, even if he's poor. She laughed her loud, mischievous laugh. Really, you're a lucky girl. He's so sweet, and he's only got eyes for you, damn it.